Good morning. Who's this? Please write your.
This is Lamar.
Okay, Lamar.
It's just on my phone though. So.
I'll wait 2 minutes for the others to join. If someone joined.
Morning.
Good morning. Go get the worksheet number 1. So we're still working on it. We'll continue solving it.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning.
Miss, I finished it.
You finished it by yourself? Great job.
First worksheet?
Yes.
Yeah. The first worksheet or the second worksheet?
The first one. So in class, we finished the first 2 questions talking about food chains and food web. We will start talking about light in the third one. So we're 3 people in here. We're 4 people in here. So please unmute yourselves and help me with this. I think we will finish early today.
Yes.
Yes?
I'm sorry if this is rude, but is it okay if I don't have the worksheet?
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll print it out, but right now I don't have it.
It's okay, Yalla. You have it on the screen now, and we will be solving it together. When light passes through a translucent object, first of all, we know that light is a type of energy made of electromagnetic waves, and the light travels or moves in space in a straight line. There are 3 types of objects according to the way they let light pass through them. In the first part of this question, we're talking about translucent objects. What are the 2 other kinds of objects? Objects can be translucent, but they also can be what? Are you here?
Opaque object and translucent.
Opaque and
That's right.
translucent, transparent,
There are opaque objects, transparent objects, and translucent objects. Opaque objects do not let light pass through them at all. So if you're looking through an opaque object, you will see nothing behind this object. Transparent objects let all of the light pass through them, so you will see a clear image of what's behind. What about translucent objects? Will they give a clear image of the object or an unclear image of the object?
It's an unclear image.
Unclear image, since they let some of the light pass through them. Some of the light pass through, and not all of it. For this reason, an unclear image is formed. White light is refracted, so white light is passing from a medium to another medium. What does this show? Does this show that white light is reflected? Or it shows that all the different colors of the rainbow, the 7 colors of the rainbow,
it's reflected?
This is the prism.
All different colors of the rainbow.
This is the prism made of glass. And then we send light to the prism. What happens in here is that all of the colors of the rainbow appears. How many colors is there?
Seven colors.
7 colors. Thank you, Yalana. 7 colors. What are these 7 colors in order?
Red, orange,
Yes.
green,
Yes.
yellow, blue, indigo, and violet.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. These are the 7 colors of the rainbow in order. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. This process is called diffraction. It's when you send white light to a prism and it shows all the different colors of the rainbow. A red apple looks red. Why is that? Why does a red apple look red?
What did you say?
A red apple looks red because, okay, so
Red light is reflected while
Red.
the others are absorbed.
You're doing an excellent job, Yelana. Where are the others? We see objects because they reflect light to our eyes. We see objects because they reflect light to our eyes. Okay? In this case, since the apple is red, it's the red light that is reflected. Okay? For sure, the red apple is not a source of light, so it doesn't emit light. And we see the reflected light and not the absorbed one. Almost the same idea in part D. The color of something, the color of an opaque object is the color of light. It what?
Reflects.
It reflects. Thank you. The color of light, it reflects. For example, Elana, what's the color of your shirt?
Pink.
Okay, it's pink. Let's say it's red. Okay, just not to make it complicated. So let's say Lana is wearing a red shirt.
Red.
Why does the shirt of Lana look red? Because the shirt is absorbing all of the colors, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, but it is reflecting the red color. Okay? My mug, my mug of coffee is yellow. This means that the mug absorbs all of the light colors except for the light, for the yellow light. It reflects it to my eyes. Did we all get this? How we think, how we see things. نحن we see things because they reflect light to our eyes, and it's according to the color of the light reflected that we see colors of objects. Is it clear for everybody?
Yes.
Okay. What about the others? أنا ما عندي بس لانا in this class.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. Let's do this since we're talking about reflection. Reflection doesn't happen, reflection has rules to happen. So when a ray hits the surface, I'll change the color. When a ray hits the surface of a mirror, it should reflect with the same angle. So the angle of reflection must be equal to the angle of incidence. First of all, what do we call this? What is this?
A mirror. Mirror.
This is the mirror.
Mirror.
This is the reflecting surface. This is the mirror. What do we call the ray that hits a reflecting surface, a mirror?
Incident ray.
We call it Incident ray, bravo. We call it incident ray. So this is the incident ray. What do we call this? The line that is perpendicular to the mirror.
And normal.
This is the normal.
Normal.
We need to draw the normal to measure the angle between the normal and the incident ray. We need to measure this. What do we call this? It's the angle of what?
Angle of incident.
Angle of incidence. Bravo. Who is this? This is not Lana. Angle of incidence.
Miss Aisha and then Farah.
Bravo Farah. Bravo Lana. This is the angle of incidence. Then we have to draw another angle that has the same measure of the angle of incidence. What do we call this angle?
Angle of refraction.
Angle of reflection.
Bravo.
Reflected.
Angle of reflection. Amazing. This is the angle of reflection. Then which ray is this?
And then the reflected ray.
Reflected ray. Perfect. Bravo ya Lamar kaman.
Reflected ray.
This is the reflected ray. So you will need, for reflection, you will need a reflecting surface. This is the mirror. The mirror is opaque, but it has a very smooth surface. When the light hits this surface, it reflects. The light ray hitting the surface is called incident ray, and the one reflecting is called reflected ray. How do we draw them? We need to draw a normal. The normal is perpendicular. You will need a set square to draw it. Is perpendicular to the mirror, and then you have to measure the angle between the normal and the angle of incidence. Okay.
Miss Pattern,
Yes?
we didn't do question 4.
We didn't do what?
Question 4.
Question 4.
I know. Hello, we're moving to question 4. Mirrors are opaque objects with smooth surfaces. Let's see other objects. We have 3 different objects. So Muhammad was doing an experiment. He took 3 different mixtures, X, Y, and Z. First of all, when they're saying that we have shadows forming, light shadow, dark shadow. How do shadows form? How do they happen? Ali Hussein, are you here? Ghina?
Transparent.
Wait, first of all, we have to define shadow. What's a shadow? When does it happen? Eh? When does
When
a
there's no
shadow
light
happen?
around one object, or
When?
like object and no light around it, only one flashlight pointing at the object, there's the shadow of the object behind it.
So for sure, we will need a source of light. When we send a light to an opaque object, this object will block the light, behind it. Let me make a quick drawing. So this is an opaque object, and in the back, this is a wall. Okay, I'll make it closer. Actually, my shadow here. This is a wall. Okay, and you will need light. Let's say this is the torch right here, sending light to the object. This torch is sending light. Sorry for this. This is an opaque object, so the light can pass this way. It can also pass. Okay, I'll take them from the same point. It can also pass this way,
But not through it.
but not through it. Okay, so in this area, in here, right here, there is no light. Here is where the shadow is formed. Okay, look at, there is no grain here. I'll use this color. In this area, there is no light. This will be the shadow of an object. So what did the opaque object do? What did the object do?
Make
It
a
reflected
shadow.
the light
It blocked the light, that's right.
and made a shadow.
So shadows happen when an opaque object blocks the light coming from where? Coming from the light source. This is how shadows happen. Shadows happen when you have an opaque object and this opaque object does not let light pass through it. Okay? طيب. Let's take a look on the first one, mixture X. Light is going down. Is there any shadow? Is there any shadow in here?
No.
No. This means that the light can
No.
pass.
No.
There is no shadows. The light is not blocked. So what can you tell about mixture X?
So there's no shadow.
There is no shadow. Does this mean that mixture X is opaque? Is it opaque, guys? If it was opaque, it blocks the light.
No.
It's not opaque.
It's
So what is it?
transparent.
Transparent. It's transparent.
Bravo. Mixture X is transparent. That's right. Let's look at mixture Z. Mixture Z, the last one.
But this is an opaque.
This is opaque. Since there is a dark shadow, the light cannot pass at all through this mixture.
shadow.
So mixture Z is opaque. What about the one in the middle, mixture Y? There is a shadow, but the shadow is weak. So some of the light can pass
So
through, while some
translucent.
other part is blocked. So what can we tell about this?
That mixture Y is translucent.
Translucent. Perfect. Bravo. Some of the light is blocked and not all of the light is blocked. So mixtures. Y is translucent. Clear?
Yes.
Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Do you still have any questions?
No.
Okay, great. Question number 6. There are two kinds of mirrors. We have concave mirrors. Concave mirrors, when they say concave mirror,
Concave mirror and convex.
and convex mirror. When they say concave mirrors, think about a cave. A cave is big. So concave mirrors make things look bigger. And convex mirrors. So we have this security mirror used in stores to see everything. So which kind of mirror is this? Let's think of,
Convex mirror.
Okay.
does it make things look bigger or it makes things look smaller?
No. It's small.
It gives a smaller
Smaller.
image of the object.
Image.
So concave or convex?
Convex. Convex.
Convex mirrors. Bravo. This is
It's a convex mirror.
excellent job.
This is a convex mirror.
This
So
is
the image
convex.
of the object is small object.
bravo. Amazing.
Because it shows a small.
Perfect job. You're doing a great job. Lana, Hina, Farah, Lamar. You're doing a great job. This is a convex mirror.
Because the image
Because-
of the object is small.
Because the image of the object
Object
is smaller
small.
than
Small.
the object. Smaller.
Reality of it.
convex mirrors are used to show smaller images of the objects. Yeah. The last question هلا. We still have enough time. Black, white, and green bottles are placed in the sun with a thermometer attached to each bottle. I will repeat, guys. How do we see things? Come on, I will add notes right here. We see objects because they reflect light to our eyes. Okay? Let's say Ali Hussein is wearing a blue cap. Okay? Why does the blue cap appear blue? Why does it look blue?
Because absorb.
Because it absorbs.
Miss Fatin, can I answer
Light.
the question? All the colors.
It absorbs all the colors except for what?
For the green.
ليش green? It's a blue cap.
Black. Black.
It's a blue cap.
Black.
Except for the blue.
Except for the blue light. It reflects the blue light. We see reflected light. We see reflected light. طيب. Ghina or Farah is wearing a yellow dress. Yellow dress. Why does the dress look yellow? What does it reflect?
The colors.
It reflects which color?
Yellow.
Yellow light.
Yellow light. And it takes all of the other colors. Halla, let's talk about black objects and white objects. What do black objects take? What do they absorb? Or what do they reflect to our eyes? As you want.
Absorb all the colors.
Bravo. Black objects take or absorb
All the colors. All the colors.
all the colors. So they do not send anything to our eyes. They send nothing to our eyes. They take all the light. They take all of the energy. What about white objects?
White objects absorb all the colors. It's also absorbs all the colors.
Absorb. If they absorb all the colors, they will look black, but they look white.
Reflect.
They reflect all the color. Bravo. They reflect all the color. They take nothing. They keep nothing. They send all of the colors to our eyes. Okay? طيب. Farah Fadil and Ghina Fadil are two sisters. They wanted to go on a trip. Farah wore a black dress. Ghina had a white dress. Who will feel hotter? Farah wala Ghina? So Farah has a black dress. وغنى white dress. Who will feel hotter? Hot.
The black.
Black. The black because it takes all of the colors, all of the energy. So Ghina will feel hotter while Farah will feel cooler since its clothes aren't taking any more energy. They are reflecting all of the light. Okay?
Yes.
طيب هلا in the last question we have 3 bottles: black bottle, white bottle, and green bottle. And we are using a thermometer to measure the temperature of each bottle. Which bottle will show the highest temperature?
Can I?
Black, white, ولا green?
The black.
The black one. Why?
Black.
Black.
The black one will.
The black bottle will have the highest temperature
Because it absorbs all. The color.
Bravo.
It absorbed all the energy.
The black
The black
bottle
bottle will have the
And
will
and
have
B was
the
what? Because
highest
it doesn't absorb any color.
because it absorbs
The
all of
highest-
the energy.
because the black take all of the energy.
صح.
Mass
Because
and
black object absorb all the light colors. So black bottles will have more energy. هون I said determine. Determine يعني you have to justify. Okay, you have to tell why. You have to explain. When I say determine, you have to tell why. But when I say indicate, no need. You can just tell the answer. Okay, which bottle will have
Miss?
the lowest temperature?
White, because
The white.
it does not White. absorb any
The
color.
white.
It will reflect the colors.
The white bottle will have, because it reflects the lowest temperature. But honey, there's no need to explain, to tell why, since I said indicate. Okay, since we still have time, I will make a quick revision about the food web and then we're done. Okay, yalla, help me with this. You know all the answers. Where are the, okay, I will highlight the producers in green. Where are the producers?
The producers, grass
Shrub grass.
in the tree.
Shrub and grass. Yeah. I will circle all the herbivores in green. Where are the herbivores?
Squirrel,
Bravo. The
Grass
shrub is
and
eaten by the
rabbit.
The grass is eaten by the grasshopper.
The squirrel is eaten.
The shrub is eaten by the rabbit. The tree is eaten by the deer. So
And
here
then the
are
rabbit.
4 herbivores, and they are also called primary consumers. Where are the apex predators? Apex predators are not eaten by any other organism. Where are the apex predators?
The mountain lion
The mountain lion
and the hawk.
and the
And the
hawk.
hawk.
These are 2 apex predators. They are not eaten by any other organism. Where are the carnivores?
The hawk and snake.
Hawk. Bravo.
The hawk.
Crow, snake, insect eating bird. Lion.
Snake.
And insect eating bird.
Lion.
Mountain lion. Yeah.
Mountain lion.
In this food web, let's find
Mountain.
a food chain of 3 levels. But the food chain of 3 levels.
Fun, squirrel, hawk.
What?
Fungi and squirrel, hawk.
Why is Hadi's answer wrong? Who can tell me?
Miss, no, because fungi was not a producer. A tree, deer, and mountain lion.
Bravo.
Oh, and you could have said
Tree,
shrub, squirrel, and then hawk.
deer,
Because fungi wasn't.
bravo. Mountain lion. Yalla, give me another.
Lion.
Shulamar, what was your food chain? Give me another food chain of 3 levels.
Rabbit, and mountain
Next,
lion.
can I give you?
Yes, I'm
This
listening.
one was grass, rabbit, snake, and the hawk.
Last. But the 3 levels. Grass,
Miss, I have one.
rabbit, and then what?
She said snake and then
Snake,
hawk. That's 4 mountain lion.
لا,
levels.
but
And
the
then
3
the hawk.
levels. 3 levels يا لانا.
Miss, shrub, rabbit.
We can simply put mountain lion على فكرة because the rabbit is eaten by the mountain lion. طيب هلا بدي 4 levels. 4 levels.
Can I?
Yes, I'm listening.
grasshopper,
Shrub, grasshopper, shrew, and hawk.
Bravo. Shrub,
shrub,
grasshopper,
snake,
shrew, and hawk. Yalla, another food chain of 4 levels, guys.
Miss, you're lagging.
I want a food chain of 4 levels. We're almost done. Yalla.
The shrub,
rabbit,
grasshopper, shrew, and the snake, and the hawk.
We said it. We just said it. It's written on the screen, Yelana. Choose another one.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
Mrs. Shrub, rabbit, only. Miss, I have one.
Grasshopper, shrew, and lion.
Bravo.
The
Grasshopper, insect,
shrew, and lion.
eating, bird. No, we didn't use it. I'm just using it. One day. Hawk.
Insect, eating bird, in the hawk.
Okay. Is this clear for everybody?
I have one.
A producer is called a producer because it produces its own food by photosynthesis, while consumers consume their food. We have 3 types of consumers: herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Herbivores feed on plants only. Carnivores feed on animals only. Omnivores feed on both animals and plants. Apex predators are organisms that are not consumed by any other organism. Okay, so I want you to review this. To review this worksheet, we're done. Have a nice day. Thank you for joining me. You did a great job. And if you still have any questions, anyway, I will be uploading this video on YouTube, and I will be.
Okay, let's have a great day.
I need to ask you a question.
Yes, Yelana.
There reflected and reflection.
I can't hear you. What did you say?
So much. Reflected and refracted.
Questions in the bracket? When?
I didn't understand.
The reflected and the refracted. That's what you're saying.
Okay. Okay. Great answer. So, reflected, hey, when light hits something and bounces off. It doesn't pass through this thing. But let's, for example, this is reflection. Reflection is clear. When I explain refraction, you will understand the difference. Okay? Let's Yalana say, this is water. Okay? This is water right here. And we have light going down on the surface of water. Okay? Water is not opaque. It will let light pass through. But the difference is that light is slower in water. Even us, when you walk in the air, you can walk quickly, you can even run. But imagine yourself walking or running in the water. Will it be easy for you?
No.
No, it's going to be really slow.
Yes, we will be slow and it's hard to move in water. That's what happened also with light. Light moves in water. It can move in water, but slower. For this reason, it changes its direction. So come in, to talk about refraction, you will need to draw a normal. This is the normal. It should pass by the point of incidence. But show if it's perpendicular. Okay, it's perpendicular right now. This is the normal, Yalana. So you will see that the light does not continue this way. This is wrong. The light breaks a little bit. It breaks a little bit because it is slower now. That's what we call refraction. Refraction is when light rays bend. Refraction is when light rays bend when passing from a place or a medium to another place. بالmirror, the light is bouncing off. It is not changing a place. It's not passing مثلا from the air to the water. انتوا هون برا في عندكم air وهون جوا في عندكم water. These are two different mediums. Two different media. The light when لما بيروح اللايت from the air to the water it bends وكمان لما بيروح from the water to the air it bends. Okay? انت يا لانا when you want to think about reflection أو refraction, imagine that you are the light. Okay? طيب.
Okay.
انت you hit a mirror. What will you do? Can you pass through the mirror? Well, you will bounce off.
No.
You will bounce off. This is
I will
reflection.
bend up.
This is reflection, and we have to memorize that the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. But انت you are going in water. Can you pass through water?
No.
Yes, you can pass through water, but you will be slower.
Oh yeah.
You will be slower, so you will need to change a little bit your direction, your road. This is refraction. Is it clear? Do you want to repeat? Did you
No,
get it,
just
Lana? I
repeat
can
the
repeat if you want to.
reflected. Yeah, I understand the refraction, but can you repeat the reflected?
Okay, so this is refraction. Guys, I'm not only talking with Lana. What about the others? Refraction, is it clear for everybody?
Yes.
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 Okay, this is refraction. I'll erase this. Lana, this is a mirror. اتفقنا? This is a mirror. Mirrors are smooth. They have like a very beautiful surface that reflects light. Okay? That's reflection. يعني scientists studied reflection and they noticed it doesn't happen هيك without any rule. لا. Always when a light ray hits a mirror, still here, scientists noticed that when light hits a mirror, it reflects with the same angle. So if you want to draw the reflected ray, أنا أصلاً in details. Yes?
Could stop مصدر عادل.
This is the light ray. What you have to do is to draw a normal. You have to